What do you wear under your tri-suit, if anything, Coach?
So when I first read this question, I was thinking they meant like a speed suit because that's a something that you put over your tri-suit for open water swimming when it's non-wetsuit legal. But specific to a tri-suit, the tri-suit was created to fit to make sure that it's a snug, comfortable article of clothing that it's like a swimsuit. It's made of it's lycra and it's got a thin pad and it's the women's have sports bras normally within the tri top. And then so some of them come in a tri top and a tri bottom and some tri suits are one full length suit that you zip in front. So if you're female, you may want to wear a sports bra under it. Sometimes you don't have to if it's built in. Otherwise, you don't have to wear anything under your tri-suit. If you're wearing a wetsuit, you want to make sure you're wearing a tri-suit or a swimsuit underneath your wetsuit.
hmm Well, speaking of that, why wear a speed suit over a tri-suit if a tri-suit is snug and form-fitting to your body?
That's a great question that I'm not sure yet because I've done races in a one-piece tri-suit that feels like a speed suit. So because the speed suits back in the day when they were first made had a little bit of lycra material. And so now they're not supposed to be made with that lycra material, so they provide no flotation. And so this day and age, I think it keeps it more, it's tighter, it's more compact. And so if you happen to be wearing a tri top and tri bottom, it could get a little bit baggy around the waistline unless you're tucking your tri top under your tri shorts and you're tying it up. And the tri suit's just going to be a little bit more snug. But it doesn't provide any buoyancy and it's not necessarily supposed to provide any performance enhancing in your swim as far as speed goes. So I don't know. I'm sure people know the answer to that question, but I don't.
Well, my first reaction, since a speed suit is meant to be as hydrodynamic as possible to reduce drag, some of these tri-suits have pockets,
Oh,
especially in
that's
the
true.
back
Hmm.
for a water bottle or for gels, those kind of things. So there is that potential for drag and loose ends and pockets. So the tighter you can have a suit, if you don't have any of those pockets, some of these tri-suits, zip up in the back so there's no friction in the front for a zipper. And then they'll have small pockets on the hip or maybe a little bit in the back, but not big enough for a water bottle per se, maybe
Hmm.
a flask. And so those speed suits, reduce as much drag and they know all you need to do is have a tight, smooth surface all the way around.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm going back to the days before speed suits were made, and I first started triathlon wearing a swimsuit, and then I used to wear a two-piece all the time. And I remember wearing the two-piece, the tank top would be a little bit flimsy, a little bit drag toward on the bottom of the waistline. But again, I never noticed it necessarily slowing me down.